Hey y'all, it's your boy Jerry Suzaville, the one and only in the world's best podcast, Wise Man Avenue, and we back again today. Man, y'all see your boy trying to get a little beard going. You see it. Got the earrings and been things been a lot of stuff been going on in this past month. Y'all ain't heard from me, but really though, I'm gonna get y'all caught up to speed real quick. So I just had a big panel discussion, and it's called Gen Z panel. It was a Gen Z panel. Playtime is over. Creating a purposeful culture with me and five other guys that got to come along and fulfill this vision with me. Jaden, Bryson, DJ, Travis, Kobe. Okay, let's run through. All of them have their own podcast. Jaden is General Thoughts. Bryson, DJ, and Travis. Travis is the producer of Young Vagabond. That's the name of the podcast. Bryson and DJ are both host and co-host. Well, they both co-host the podcast. And then Kobe is like me and Jaden. We're all the rest. He's independent too. His is called name Behind the Mask. And so we all got together and we did a big discussion on creating a purpose. Excuse me. Creating a purposeful culture. And we went based off 3 letters. ACL. Authentic, create life. And it went great, y'all. Like when I say we was planning this for a month. But like before we even had it all started, I had a vision of doing a big, like just getting them all together. And we record like this, and we just have a regular talk about topic. And for some reason, I had to sit on that for like a week, and then this all was on spring break, and I sat on the thought, and then come back, I was like, hold on, bro, we need to go big, and we got this room in our union. It's called the Dog House. And it can hold probably like a 50 to maybe 100 people max. And I was like, bro, that'd be the place. Because it got like a little stand for people to sit up, like a little stage. I'm like, that'd be a spot. 6 of us, well, all 5 of us at the time with mics talking and, just spreading the word and being the catalyst for this culture. Like we just leading the charge. And for some reason, like I said, I'm just get them together and we're going to see what happens. And I got them together, sat down, we talked. They bought in. And then I was like, hold on, Travis, you got to talk too. And Travis was like, okay. So then it became 6. And so for that whole month, we were just all working as one man. Like literally, we're all moving as like little intricate parts of the body. But like we was all together, though, it was like one man on one sole mission. And that's to lead a group, a tribe, community of people. And so we had our ups and downs throughout the process, building, change, like a lot of stuff was changing and unexpected things was coming our way, but it was like we were so just enjoying the process, being joyful, keeping our spirits alive and the optimism of like, bro, as long as we get to do what we say, as long as we get to talk and be um the disciples for these people, we're good. And like a lot of doors, a lot of opportunities opened up for us. And it was a lot of little small things that we weren't expecting that like led up become big, important pieces to our success. So Friday is when the panel was we did it. It was April 28th at 6 in the McCool atrium in our business department building in this open space. And we had it packed out. Like we had people steady coming in and they would just stand up against the wall. Some were just pulling chairs from out of other rooms in the building just to sit down and listen. And as I was scanning the room, as I was talking, it was like, wow. Because the whole purpose of it is I wanted everybody, I didn't really care if we didn't have a lot of people or we had a ton of people. My whole sole purpose was just after the end of that talk that people, we had an intricate web of people talking to each other, trying to build relations. Not surface. Well, they could have been surface. They could have been deep. They could have been right there in the median. But like I wanted to build a strong community, authentic, a real community where we can count on one another and we can connect others through others to where we can all build and go up. We ain't tearing nobody down. We just lifting each other up constantly. And that's what I wanted. And that's what I got yesterday. And it's like after we got done talking, I was talking to my mentor and his mom, who I got to come, and they was very excited too and proud of the results and how everything went. I seen everybody was talking to each other, socializing, and not just like on a, hey, how you doing? I ain't seen you. And it was more like I could feel everybody trying to connect, strengthen, and move, as in like in a better direction. Like I started to see the I started to see the impact and influence of me planting my seeds as I was going through this process, enjoying the journey, staying the course, keeping my faith. And I was just like, bro, I can't stop doing this. So from yesterday and on, so like I'm gonna keep doing these panels. I'm gonna keep getting these guys, and it's a lot of the stuff I want to do too, just to help leave something here at state that's gonna carry on. That's gonna probably help and benefit all of us in our life. It might open the doors for something even way bigger that I'm not expecting. But like I told my homeboy, like I told Bryson, and Bryson, you know what I'm gonna say. Um, well, Bryson and all of them, we all sat down and talked, and they was all like, "Jules, you don't know what you're doing right now. Like, you don't know what this might lead to." I said, "I know I don't, but that's good. I don't want to know where it's what I'm doing, but I know where I'm going with this." And that confidence I had in all of us, in myself, knowing that this is going to be good, and this is what's going to be the reason why people are going to want to start. Why we're going to start. We're going to be the change, and we're going to be the ones that ignite that change and pursue it. I just felt it, and I knew it, and it's going to happen. Like there's so many people that wish they would have came that didn't come yesterday. Once they see the recording, though, it's not gonna be the same. Like you're gonna be watching the screen. Like you had to be there, y'all. Like I promise you, you just had to be there. And I couldn't sleep yesterday. Like my face was so after the talk. Well, that whole day I was excited. Like my face was hurting. I couldn't stop smiling. Like taking pictures, my cheeks were just like sore. Like I did a workout for my face was up. It was very great and exciting. I was very moved myself just listening to my peers talking. And then we opened the floor for Q&As. Everybody could talk and share and ask us questions. It was great to hear the feedback from others. And it was very moving because I learned from others and I was learning from my panel co-hosts, listening to them talk and spread their knowledge on creating an authentic life. It was very great, y'all. I can't wait for y'all to watch the video. I can't wait to watch it myself, even though I was one talking. But hey, let's get into keeping it pimping part 3. This is the last segment of keeping it pimping, and just starting off. We're gonna talk about embracing Kim Jr., your boy. But before I get into it, I want to break down to y'all what it means, what my nickname Pimp Jr. really stands for. It don't mean nothing but women. I mean, that's what come with it, but still, that ain't got nothing to do with the nickname. So my papa gave me this nickname, Pimp Senior. He's married to my grandma. Let y'all know. They've been together over a decade, y'all. They locked in for real life. They figured this finger broke. They that locked in. But he gave it his nickname because just the way I move through life. Then what the name means to be, pimp. Like you move through life how you want to, peacefully, gracefully, and nobody can move you because you're so rooted within yourself. Nobody can knock you off your pedestal. Like people wish to be where you at, or they want to know how to get where you at, just because you're moving with that confidence, that grace, like that effortlessness, like everything just easy. Everything just you just got it. And he gave me a nickname because I just how I move in my life. Leave when I want to leave, and I do as I please. I go as I please, and anything I want, I go get it. But it's not like in the sense like snap a finger and make it happen. But I build towards it. I work towards it. I earn it. And to be a pimp, you gotta earn. Get that name. To be a pimp or anybody with status, you gotta earn status. You gotta build towards that. And I'm embracing it more now just because of the fact it's a confidence thing, it's a booster, and it also is more so a leadership thing for me. It called pimp because it's like okay, I got people that's following me, that's looking up to me, and it's also I'm learning to just be more of a a listener and not a talker. I'm starting to use my 2 years I got, these two sets of eyes I got too in this brain. I'm just, I'm doing less talking and more just listening. And I'm seeing things through first. I'm hearing it out first. I'm not being a selective listener like I can be. I'm actually listening to listen, understand, and not to listen to respond. Just because everybody needs to be heard. And sometimes you got to get down level with people to see where they're coming from. Just solely because you'll also know what it feels like to be in their shoes. But don't take it in. Just listen, understand. And the next point I'm gonna get into is just writing my story. I think for so long, for me, I was always, mm, I ain't gonna say dating, but like just in general, like I always felt like I always had people around me that dictated who I was. I was feeling like I had to prove something, or feeling like I had to ask people. I had to base the actions that I did, and I had to base the responses of what people thought of me, all my actions. And then I took that and I'd be like, okay, that's who I am. Or, okay, okay, I'm going in the right direction. Or maybe we're not going in the right direction. Nah, scratch that. I don't care what nobody say. This who I am. This who I'm standing on. This who I believe who I am. And like, I'm really just starting like writing my own story. Every chapter is that's for me to write it. That's for me to tell. Every little detail, every little moment, that's for me to go on so forward with. So like, I'm literally just starting to like celebrate myself more and embrace Jarius because I'm my own person. I am my own unique person that my mom and dad brought, birthed me to and put me in this world to be. And nobody can take that privilege away from me. Like, there's no other me out there. So why crawl in a box and try to make myself defined to everybody else's liking? Forget what y'all think. Real talk. If anything, I'm gonna do me and just I ain't saying be arrogant with it, y'all. But just know like you gotta have that it factor. Like you just gotta stand, you gotta just be you. And you just gotta people just gotta respect the fact that you ain't going for certain stuff. You're not tolerating everything. And you know your limits. And that's just what it is. If they don't like it, then oh well. But it's your life. You write your story. You can tell it how you want to tell it. Can't nobody else tell it for you. And that's just real. And the last point we're gonna get into just it ain't about you. And this really more so about purpose. And it's something I had to learn at a young age. I'm gonna be 20 Monday, y'all. Just want to shout that out too. Birthday is May 1st on a Monday. So I will be dropping the cash out link down below. If you're feeling generous, I'll take whatever. $10 or more though. Well, I can five enough, Not everybody got it for real. But anywho, it ain't about you. And I was talking to some of my homegirl last night about this, how we always think finding your purpose is always about what you can do for you, but purpose is your life message. Sometimes life is bigger than you. So you gotta understand how can you help impact others, excuse me, while being you. And that part is hard because sometimes you don't know what's your defined skill or gift and where, niche or bracket you fall in. Like for me personally, talking, I thought talking was my gift to where like it moves people. And yes, sometimes it does. I mean, like, listen, but I realize me being a leader, I don't always have to talk. Sometimes just listening, some taking the time out of my day to sit down with somebody and just listening to them talk about not even their problems, but things that they need, some things they need help strengthening more. Like my homeboy Ro, coach, shout you out, boy. Give me more PT during basketball season. But like me and him always talk all the time just about things he wants to do better in, such as just like sports wise or just in life or even spiritually. And I always just give him this, I always just tell him this, just stay true to the course. Just stay disciplined to it. Like I don't like it was just even relationships, we talk about women all the time. He always tell me how he thinks about talking to this girl or he wanna wait, somebody else and I always be like, man, you gotta do you first. You gotta figure out what you wanna do. who you are. So I mean, your life is gonna be bigger than you, and sometimes you don't even realize the impact you bring to others without having to say a word, without having to lift a finger. Sometimes your actions just gonna speak for you, and people gonna follow that. And then once they see that, once you start to realize the impact you leave on others, you gonna want to start realize, okay, how can I elevate that? Like I know for me, my podcast is the way I reach everyone, but I want to do way more, y'all. Like I can't tell y'all the amount of stuff I want to do that I'm trying to do, and I've just been talking and networking with people lately. Like even today, like I was talking to this woman, these two women at this restaurant about some stuff that I just networked with them about. I have a podcast. I was talking to this guy at this mall I went to with my godfather, and networking with him about some stuff. We were both networking with him, and we both got his business card. So like, I'm just trying to do stuff and make stuff happen, figure out ways to reach people because I'm big on community. I love my people. I love all my people. All my people love me, and I would be nothing without y'all. Like wholeheartedly, like I love everybody, and that's really like I just realized it ain't about me. Like Wise Man Avenue is not about Jarius. It's with Jarius, but this is for y'all. Like this is open. This is like for the people. Like I'm trying to figure out how I can reach y'all and uplift y'all to do better, and then how so y'all can uplift and better me more. Because that's the whole purpose. That's the goal. That's well, it's not the goal. That's what I'm doing. I want to just keep going up. And once you realize though, like life isn't just about you. It's not about instant gratification. What can I get to satisfy me, or what can I do to satisfy myself and make myself feel more confident? You will start to see a shift, literal shift, where like you go from people like not only have nothing to do with you or thinking less of you to literally everybody's going out their way to make life happen for you. Like you don't even have to do nothing. Like people literally like I don't want to say go do time for you, but people will make stuff happen for you if you need them to. But like people are like your name will be in rooms that you would never know thought would be there. Like literally your window will turn into a door and opportunities be endless once you just take the time to be patient and realize that I gotta stop being selfish and be selfless. And that's what me I gotta tell y'all that too. We're gonna get to that. But that's what happened when I got baptized. No. Scratch that. That's what happened when I was working with these guys through the panel. And I got somebody doing a graphic design for me. I got a girl who made custom clothing for me. I had to be patient and work with them just like they working with me. So I'm paying two other people and I'm working and I'm taking other people's time. I got other guys taking the time, other people taking time of their day for me. So I had to work with them. And like that taught me how to just be patient, let things be what it is and happen how it's supposed to instead of trying to control or feel like, it's supposed to be how I think when it's gonna be what it's supposed to be. And you just deal with it and you just take what you get. You don't have a fit. But it's been great though. Like now I'm like a little more patient. I don't be quick to trip. I be like really just steadfast, even keel. Like, okay, it's gonna happen. When it happens, I just communicate more. I just communicate more. I just elaborate my points. Well, not my point, but my ideals. Like what I expect and what's going on, and then I just leave it out there. And then whatever happens, happens. And I don't have a hissy fit. We don't cry. We don't get mad. I just keep going because when you use patience, staying obedient through the process, through the journey, and you just steady watering, making your grass greener on your side, that's when your fruit and that's when everything comes and grows and it's plentiful. And you can start to take apart and eat your own labor. And sometimes you can share it too. Because now people start saying, oh man, this man got a lot going on his side. Because the whole saying, the grass always grows on the other side is so false, y'all. Like, please stay on your side of water and make your grass greener. So it can be plentiful. You can share with everybody else. And you can also enjoy it. Because when you leave, you're steady leaving pieces of you that you are hurting. And we don't want that. We want you to stay on your side. Take care of yourself. Build yourself up and start building you so you can start a harvest and leave seeds and let it grow and leave it in places for people to follow. Or you can scatter it around, put a piece together and let it be one big all thing once it's all together. But that's up to how you want to do it once you realize life isn't about you. And to wrap this all up, I want to let y'all know I did get baptized this past Sunday. Y'all, man, I'm gonna say this, then I'm close it. Y'all, I tell y'all, I was very emotional Sunday. Like my head was like throbbing. My head was hurting. I was all over the place because I felt the change before I got dipped. And I was talking to one of the women in my church, Miss Cornice. She like my church grandma. Like she always looking out for me, and we sit together. We be laughing and goofing around, but at the same time, um, she really be she sees something in me that I think everybody see, but she see it like that. They be reading me, and I was telling her how I was feeling and what was going through my mind. And she was like, "Baby, you just starting to realize you stepping through your purpose." And I told her, I was like, "Yeah, but it's like I'm not scared. It's just the whole, you get the most, you start to feel a little some type of way when, yeah, I'm leaving almost a decade of who I used to be, who I am behind, because a new me is starting to transform. Well, I wouldn't say transform, but shift to another direction." And that part kind of was hurting because I'm like, ooh, I got to sever the old Jerry's now and started really more for like modifying the new me. And I was like, dang, I had fun with that guy though. The guy with the hair, the guy with no earrings, or just it was skinny guy, tall dude, good dress and stuff. But it's like, hold on, bro, this new dude though, he dope though. Like he cool. He got a lot going on, bro. Got a podcast. He's starting to become a little entrepreneur, and he's a leader, and he has a tribe, he has a community, home and up here, throughout Mississippi, probably other states he don't even know. And it's just like I got a lot for myself at this current phase of my life that I'm going through, and it's just making me really think like, dang, then what's next? It's only gonna keep going up, and I just want y'all to take that and just realize that life is plentiful, man. But it's not off what other people can do for you, it's off what you can do to help other people. So just start being selfless and not selfish. And with that, hope y'all enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And give me feedback. Don't be scared to talk and speak what's on your heart. Not on your mind, though. Speak from the heart. It's more truthful when you speak for how you feel. And just stay tuned for the Gen Z panel video, the full video. I will be recording that. I will be posting that on YouTube, and also this episode. We're gonna be on YouTube. Also, y'all, it's gonna be another platform I'm starting getting jiggy with. But that's it. I love y'all. Peace.